think that in order to find survival in today's times, you need to be you need to be weird. You need to be out there. You need to be something that hasn't been seen or experienced before. You need to be bringing some kind of new experience to this world. Kind of how we seek out new experiences, we should also be new experiences that are seeked out. And I think that in order to embody that, you need to be able to find the meaning in yourself and in your activities that you ascribe to it. For me, I do a lot of like flow arts, like fire dance, poi work, you know, and
What's poi work?
Poi it's like a wick attached to a chain or a rope that you just you flow around. It's kind of neat.
That's really cool.
I'm not very good at poi personally. I do contact staff. That's my thing, but
he's nasty with the staff.
But the reason why I love it is it not only gets me out of my head and into my body, which we've talked a little bit, or which has been talked a little bit about before, with movement being a key to happiness and self-enlightenment and recognition, but it also creates a state of flow, which you can kind of find this deeper meaning in the movement of yourself and in the process that you learn of the activity that you're doing through, if that made any sense. I think that it's incredibly important to be able to find that state of flow in whatever you do. If it's running, I know Haruki Murakami is one of my favorite authors. He's written a book called, we should throw a link in the thing down below for this book too, what I talk about when I talk about running. And it's an autobiographical work that talks about how his writing and his running are inextricably connected. And he finds the state of flow and he finds the state of meaning that allows him to really expand himself and the happiness that he can bring to his readers because he's more solid in his state of mind. So that a lot of runners talk about runner's high, or the breakthrough that they reach at a certain point where it's just like they can run forever. They hit that runner's highway, that synchronous little path that's just like, I'm in the rhythm, I'm in the zone, and I'm doing this thing. You know, because that meaning, that movement is part of the process of experiencing, and it gets you out of, I am this point now, I am this point now, I am this point now, and instead I am all of the points happening at the same time, and it unifies you instead of separating you out into individual experiences that you have to connect in a connect the dots type picture way. And I don't know about you, but I find more value in art that is not connect the dots, not hating on connect the dots, but like wide scale artistic expression is much more meaningful to me than just like a coloring book. Which kind of brings it back to the weird thing, you've got to be outside the lines. You can't be inside the picture, you can't be inside the box that's been made for you by society, by your parents, by the expectations that have been placed on you. Instead, you should create your own art. Strive to build your own meaning.
And that also goes back to, like, it could be so many different things. Like, Thich Nhat Hanh even talks about how, when he gardens, for example, like, people ask him, like, why are you doing such work? Or when you're writing, like, why are you doing this work if, you're a monk? Like, aren't you supposed to be practicing contemplative, like, sciences? And he's like, this is contemplative. Like, this is my flow. This is my art. So it doesn't have to be like painting a picture. Like, it really could be anything that you like to do, anything that throughout your life you just had an interest in. Feed your passions. Don't neglect your heart. What your intuition is telling you, do what you love to do. At the end of the day, we have a short life. We can die any day.
True facts.
People just fall. People just fall down and die of unexpected illnesses. And in our society, we don't talk about death. It's just something that's just thrown away. But we have to embrace life fully. We have to live each day like, not to say like, not to build for a future, just throw everything away and go live somewhere else, but we need to do what we love each day as much as we possibly can, even if it's 10 minutes. Find flow.